It has been my pleasure knowing Brian Burgess for the last 3 years. He is a mature and responsible young man who finds every opportunity to challenge himself academically, even in an environment where it is difficult to do so. Brian looks for solutions to every situation. He is currently working toward his forklift certification at Hayward Technical Career Center and has earned honors status each quarter of high school. Brian is by far one of the most outstanding and hardworking students I have ever encountered. He is driven, motivated, and determined to succeed. His resiliency to overcome all obstacles makes him a role model to me, and I know to many others as well. I must also include Brian's giving back attitude. He volunteers throughout the year at Harvest Hope Food Bank, American Red Cross, the Lexington Gardens Assisted Living Facility, and Washington Street UMC Soup Kitchen. In addition, he participates in the Epworth Church Basketball League and Gentlemen of Distinction. Brian doesn't allow anything to hinder his future.
Mary Coaxum is an inspiration to all who know her. She is currently ranked number 3 in her graduating class and is taking AP classes. This year, Mary has received a scholarship for the Normandy Academy Educational Tour and was the only student in the Charleston County School District to earn the scholarship. She will spend a week in New Orleans to study the National World War Museum and the beaches and battlefields of Normandy in France. Mary isn't just a brilliant student. She is also an athlete and gives back to her family and her community. She plays softball and volleyball and also tutors her foster parent and students at her high school. Mary has a heart for people. For each and every foster child that has walked through the doors of her home, she has gone above and beyond to encourage and support them. Mary's goal is to attend college on the West Coast and become a doctor. She is determined to live her dream and travel as much as possible. I have no doubts she will do just that.
I am so excited to see what the future holds for Timothy Holmes. Over the years, I have found Timothy to be resilient and empathetic, as well as encouraging, polite, and kind to others. He is respectful, thoughtful, and most days a model teenager, a perfectionist about his appearance, education, and athletic abilities. Timothy played on his high school football team and was accepted into the Carolina Allegiance for Technology program. I have found him to be very intelligent and driven. He is positive about his future with hopes of big achievements. I have no doubt he will achieve great things.
When I first met Sequoia Robinson, her smile lit up the room. Spending time with her definitely brightens your day. Sequoia is a senior at Dreher High School with a great GPA and a member of the National Honor Society. She stays busy giving back, as she says that's what keeps that smile on her face. Sequoia is an active member of the Urban League, attends Midtown Fellowship, and volunteers at Salkehatchie Soup Kitchen and Harvest Hope Food Bank. There isn't anything that Sequoia decides to do that Sequoia can't or won't do. She is an amazing young woman who is going places.
The first thing I noticed about Heather Winterston is she is an exceptional and remarkable young lady. Heather is a senior at Kingstree High School, where she is a phenomenal student with a grade point average of 3.0. She is very active in her school as well as in her community, as she is involved with cheerleading, pageants, and church activities. Even though Heather is involved in all these activities and holds a part-time job at Pizza Hut, she finds time to give back by tutoring younger children. Heather has been accepted to Charleston Southern University and plans to major in nursing.
I became Treasure's case manager when she came to Epworth during the summer. Immediately, I noticed a drive and determination in Treasure that was different. Treasure wasn't thinking about what all other teenagers were thinking. While her peers were working during the summer with Columbia Urban League to buy school clothes and other things they want, Treasure's mind was on things like practicing basketball, so she could get better because when the season starts, she wants to make sure her team wins. She also volunteers in the soup kitchen and assists flood victims. Her questions would be, how can I get a job to help my mom pay bills? And how can you all help me to get into college? Can you help me get a job so I can save money? In all the years I've been working with children, those are not the initial questions they normally ask. She was serious and adamant about setting goals and meeting them. Treasure did get a job and saved most of her money from the summer and accomplished her first goal, which was to help her mother. Treasure's future is her main concern. As she started the school year, we discussed what would be a good plan for her to increase her GPA and increase her chances of being college-bound. She struggled initially, but she put in some hard work to get her grades where they needed to be. And now she has been accepted to her first college choice, Lander University. Treasure often recalls that she never thought she would make it out of high school and really never thought of attending college. Plus, even if she did, how would she pay for it? Treasure is a great candidate for a scholarship recipient, and it will help her meet her future educational goals with a little less financial pressure.